Shut up! Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and guess who's back, guys? It's Eve. She made it through the storm.
We all did. Well, except for your light up the street.
What?
Y'all, you have a light going towards Memorial, and it's off. Well, not off, but it's just...
I don't go down that street. I have no idea. It's not my light. I don't claim it.
Anyway,
welcome back. We all missed you. We got many tweets saying, where is she? We're never going to listen again until she comes back. We miss her. She's the greatest part of the podcast. You are nothing. You're a side piece. And she is the main chicken.
Is that what they said about your sister?
No. They were like, we're happy to have a guest on. If you could somehow get her and her together and you get out, we would love it. It was a very depressing weekend.
These things didn't happen, but...
Yeah, you're back. Okay, so
let's do it.
Here on the Real and Real Pod, we take a concept or character from a movie and ask the question, what if it or they were in the real world? We write those questions on a piece of paper, put them in Eve's Rubik's Cube purse, and then we pick one out. We take 5 minutes to come with 3 points each, and then we discuss. Eve, how about you pick something out of the purse?
I need to buy a new purse.
You do. Okay, remember, guys, if you ever wanted to add anything to the purse or give us a topic, you can hit us up on Twitter at reelinrealpod.com or hit us up on Gmail at reelinrealpod@gmail.com.
Why is this so thick?
I don't know.
What if the world was in black and white?
It'll be loud and nasty, my kind of kill. And when his eyes go dead, the hell I send him to will seem like heaven after what I've done to him. I love you, Goldie.
Did you see the movie Sin City?
I saw good parts of it.
I saw none of it. How was it?
It was in black and white. You know,
Yes.
It was probably not that memorable because I don't remember a lot of it. I remember fighting. I remember black and white and rain. I think it rained in a scene or two.
Lot.
Yeah. And rooftops.
You'd be great for the back of DVDs where they say the summary, rain, rooftops, black and white.
People on rooftops. Monsters?
No monsters.
Maybe one-ish.
No,
what kind of
I
monster?
don't think there was any kind of monsters.
Maybe somebody in a trench coat.
Yeah, wow, that's how you... What'd you see this weekend? I think I saw Godzilla, or maybe it was someone in a trench coat. I wasn't sure of the movie. So,
have you ever seen any movie in black and white?
I mean, yeah, movies back in the day.
There you go.
I believe Birds was in black and white.
Oh, with the blackbirds. No, the one
because everything else is in black and white. So yes. The Birds was also black. Yes.
No, the ones that like came down, like attacked the people.
Birds.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was funny.
It had a horrible ending.
It wasn't that good of a movie.
What? It was a very good movie.
What was the reason the birds went crazy in the first place?
Who knows? But anyway, back to
the question.
The question. So the question was, what if the world was in black and white? 3 points in 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Not black, not white. So then I end up behind the counter with her, right? But now she's Asian.
No.
She's not black.
Like going multicultural.
Yeah, she's multicultural. She's instantly turned Asian.
Thinking to you with a
disdain. I liked it.
I was going to say jack-o'-lantern, but I meant with the...
No, I like that this time. Jackhammer?
Yeah, jackhammer. That's what I meant to say.
I would love for you to go to construction site. Don't worry, guys. I brought my own jack-o'-lantern.
And we're back, and the question was, what if the world was in black and white? Ladies first.
Okay, so my first point is that sunglasses companies will go out of business. Because the world's in black and white, the sun can't be that bright.
Now, is the sun black or white? I feel like it would be black, and the sky be white.
Or the sun would be white and the sky would be black. Shade of black.
No, ooh, no.
No?
The sky would be black? We would be in darkness.
What's wrong with that?
What?
I like darkness.
All the time?
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
So is it a negative? So would the nighttime be white skies?
Oh, that's lame. I feel like that wake me up.
You wouldn't. Our times would just switch. We would just be awake usually when we're asleep.
Oh, then that's fine. We can do that.
Why would you even do
That's fine.
Just
that's
keep
cool.
Just keep it normal. What do you mean?
That's cool.
That's fine. We just flip it. Yeah, we just switch.
Right. But yeah, sunglass companies would all go out of business.
I feel like they wouldn't.
Why?
Because I feel like they're like watches now. I think people wear them just for style. Because you know those people that wear shades in the dark? And you're just like, and you always look at them like they're an idiot. Like, why do you got to do shades on? We're inside. It's nighttime. You're in a club. Why do you can't see. I know you can't see.
Come on.
What
Take them off.
Take them off. You're like an idiot. Like, so I think they'll still be in business. I think they'll just be fancier. Like, they won't really be for rays or... you know what? They'll probably make more easier because now they don't have to worry about there's probably some code of reaching a certain amount of
glasses,
rays, blockage or something.
Right.
Now you're like, oh, I don't have to worry about that. Fashion all the way.
I can see that. I just want them to go out of business.
Oh, you don't like sunglasses? Is it because you hate the people that wear them at night?
No, I always break mine and I have to buy more. I'm like,
you're mad at them because you break yours.
They shouldn't make them so flimsy.
Oh, so you wanted to make them... But now you'll have none.
Exactly, because they went out of business. I don't have a need for them anymore.
Because the sun's black.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I'm asleep when it's white, so.
What? Okay. My first point is that art classes / artist would be no more, as in painter artist.
Just painters?
Yes, specifically. Because you can still sculpt.
Okay.
Yeah. But like paint, because I feel like most people go to art galleries and it's more they're looking at the paintings.
Mm-hmm.
I think, the big part about painting is the color itself, and it's going to hit you a certain way.
Is it?
I feel like it does. Like it takes your breath away or touches you. And black and white in itself now is a statement. I feel like we would get sick and tired of seeing black and white. Like, okay, y'all need to create more adventurous.
Create color.
Yeah,
I want you to create color in this world of black and white.
Create something where it looks good. And I think after a while we wouldn't care. And so in art classes, what's the point? You'll just draw. There won't be any use for the paint.
Or why not, instead of painters or artists or whatever would be no more, you would still have art class, but you would never, like, painting
would be gone.
Exactly.
So it'd be just drawing. People drawing stuff.
I was thinking just sculpting, like, maybe ice sculptures.
They still draw stuff. You gotta draw the thing, the image.
And not unless you just see it in your head like that. You're just that profound. You're the next.
My little sister can draw without color all the time.
Can she sculpt without drawing?
She probably could.
There you go. So we don't need to draw.
No,
there you go. Yes.
You still need to draw it. Unless you just feel it.
Hey, feel the wood. Touch the clay.
Oh, wood?
Yeah, I'm thinking you have...
I said sculpting. What are you doing?
Okay, well, no, you can sculpt with clay. Okay.
I got that. You
the
said
wood.
Chainsaw.
Okay.
What?
This is the outside class. Then ice sculptures. Okay.
Are they using chainsaws?
For
wood?
For the wood, yeah.
I thought it was like regular saws, not chainsaws.
Well, depending on how big the wood is.
I thought they use chainsaws for ice sculpting.
You can, depending on how big. Depending on, you got to get the foundation of your piece together, and then that's when you.
Oh, they do.
You dwindle down on size of
I got you. The chainsaw. Yes. Okay.
Right. So that means now children in high school, pretty much at 9th grade, you have to get a permit to be able to use a chainsaw.
That's what the point should be. You need a chainsaw at a young age to take an art class, because that's all we're doing now.
Right.
Okay.
We're sculpting.
Or we let them, you know what, maybe not. Maybe they can only sculpt with tiny tools until they get of age to use a chainsaw.
You
want to give a kid a chainsaw automatically.
Be prepared now so you don't have to get prepared later.
Okay, I feel like multiple kids will lose fingers. Not by themselves,
they
just
learn
bullies
lessons.
And stuff to attack other people.
They learn lessons.
Okay, we already can't bring guns in school. You want to let kids?
No, they won't be in the school. Remember, this is outside class.
It's still on school grounds. Are they getting in the school bus and going somewhere?
We could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see any company taking the risk of kids with chainsaws.
Hey, like I said, lessons will be learned.
I think that, you know what, they might put up, those
warning labels?
No. Okay, you know that
be cautious, might lose finger.
Arm, leg, every part of your body. You remember that movie Life? The trailer for it? With the alien thing?
Oh, Alien. I was thinking about the Indian people and the animals. In the water? No, that's not life.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
In the wilderness? That's not life? No? Okay, then I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you talking about Prometheus?
I don't know. It was like a little Indian boy and...
Oh, I don't know. What you talking about?
I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, but they had gloves. Like, the thing was in this box, and they put their hands in gloves and then use the gloves to do
Make
whatever.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's how like they put their hands in gloves or
use a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Do you realize how much money we would have to pay to put the hands and the gloves in that whole little setup? We just rather pay for the chainsaws. And
How much money you have to pay for build a glass box?
Yes.
What?
For all of our children?
We don't let a couple kids go. What do you mean? All the kids aren't going. Every kid doesn't take art class.
But this is all of high school. It's open to all of high schoolers.
Yeah, but everybody don't get a chance to take art class. Did you take art class in high school?
I could have had the chance to.
Yeah, exactly. But you didn't.
No, because I got out early, so I didn't want to stay.
Exactly. Every kid's not going to want to stay. Every kid's not going to want to do it.
Oh, so I guess you just don't have a lot of artistic.
Maybe we'll have an
kids in your
art club, so there's not technically a class, and we have a limit on how many kids can get in the art club.
No, I don't want anyone to be left out.
We're stifling.
We only have 12 chainsaws.
Exactly. And one's for me, the teacher. Okay. So 11 kids.
Oh,
11 kids. That's it. Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh,
How do you know what that point technically was? Well, chainsaw kids.
Oh no, I changed your point. I don't know what your point was.
Chainsaw kids. That's what I'm going with in the year.
Chainsaw.
Yep.
Yes.
What's your next point?
My next point is pretty simple. I
That's
think
never a good sign.
there would be more suicides because people would be sad and depressed
Why?
because they're in black and white.
But it's always been this way.
That doesn't mean it's okay.
Or has it instantaneously become?
It just became this way.
Yeah, sure. I see a bunch of people losing their minds.
Yes,
but I don't think that's because it's black and white.
Suicide.
Again, I'm saying
You can lose your mind and be alive.
Okay, I'm saying I think a lot of people will commit suicide because they go lose their minds. Because if we're instantly turning black and white, I think you would just go crazy.
I feel like I would be okay with it.
I feel like I would think something's wrong with my corneas.
And then once you went to the doctor and found out there wasn't.
Well, I think if I went to the doctor, he won't be there because he'd be somewhere losing his mind.
Oh no, I don't know why. I feel like I would be okay with it. I would, be able to meditate and just sit and really be able to look at the world.
Change. You could meditate now.
I could. I try. I'm working my way up there.
So being in black and white just helps it.
It just homes in,
Oh, but your eyes would be closed. What would make the difference?
Exactly.
What? You make no sense. You make no absolute sense.
But that's it.
What?
People would. No,
just your point.
My point in the suicide.
I was just talking about you make no sense, but I get the point. I get the point makes sense for once. You, on the other hand, make no sense with your meditation.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so my next point is that don't push me because I'm close to the edge. There would be more oddly shaped clothing.
I was going to do a point about clothes, but I couldn't think of one.
There's mine. Okay, so...
Why do they have to be oddly shaped?
Because a big part of clothes is color. You can have the same dress, but in 4 to 5 different colors of the same shirt or something like that. Mm-hmm. But now it's in black and white. You're going to have a black and white dress. That's it, unless it's going to be different stripes in black and white. But after a while, everyone's going to get tired of that. You have to come up with different designs for the dress or outfit that you have. We need angles. We need sleeves popping out of corners, random oblong shapes and stuff. We'll hit the future. You know how always they show in the future. Everything's a bunch of blocky or it's just very simple. It only goes in 2 ways. It's never medium. Everything's just slick or everything's really blocky. So
right.
I think
or triangle.
Yeah, I think we'll have a bunch of triangle and octagons and stuff like that. That's what I think we'll go
Hats.
to. Fashion will be just all odd shapes.
Right, odd shapes that you can practice in your art class.
I was about to say
you're doing
the
your
art class.
Nope. Chainsaw the material.
Yes. I was going to say no. Since they don't have painting, they all switch to
chainsaws.
No, close.
Chainsawing the clothes. That's what I just said. That's literally what I just said. That's what I said. I don't. Why
would you chainsaw clothes?
To get the splice just right.
That's not how a chainsaw works. Or clothes work.
Just splice.
Unless your clothes are made out of ice or wood or metal or something, it won't work the same way.
You must have different material in your class.
What kind of material you got in your clothes?
I don't know what we're talking about. Go ahead with your point. Go ahead.
That was just a moment of you have a sibling and y'all both came home late but like your other sibling was later, and you're just like, and they're like, oh, but she came home late too. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you right now. Okay, that's the point. Okay,
I'm going to bed.
You have a hickey on your neck. I do not. Okay, that's what you just did to me. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you right now.
Oh, you say such foolish things. Man. I tell you, you just.
You're dumb. Anyway, but yeah, I don't even remember. Okay, yeah. Shapes and stuff on clothes. That's what I think that will happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what's your last point? Tell me
my last point is that, you know, my last point is that people would get more sick because of food poisoning. Why? Because if everything's in black and white, right?
You can't tell if something's moldy.
Exactly.
That makes so much sense.
Yes.
But you can still smell it.
Not all the time, actually. I say this because there was some bread that a certain person of mine that I was about to literally devour.
A certain person of yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Does this person have a name?
Yes. We're not going to disclose his name. We're gonna call
Why
him,
do we not have a nickname for him?
I don't know.
We have Chicago, even though they came out of nowhere.
Chicago. We have FIFA.
He does need a name.
Chocolate.
No.
No.
Nerd. VR.
My Oculus Rift.
That's a lot.
Sans.
But it sounds very sexual.
My Oculus
You're my
Rift.
Oculus Rift. But okay,
I like it.
Yeah.
So
that's a
my
lot,
Oculus-
though. Everything else is real simple. FIFA, Chicago, Oculus Rift. But okay, Oculus Rift.
Yes. So my Oculus Rift was hungry and just started grabbing stuff out of the pantry.
I
and
thought you were about to say growling, but okay, continue.
No, just grabbing stuff out of the pantry. And I was like, are you even going to check to make sure that it's not molded? And he was just about to tear into this bag of bread. And I was like, come on now. Mind you, Oculus Rift wears glasses, so he can't see what these things are not on. So I take the bag, and it still smells.
Wait, does he not have his glasses on?
No, he didn't have his glasses on.
You should really set that up better.
Yeah.
Very confused.
Okay. I take the bag, smell it. Smells delicious like it did originally. But there was a whole patch of mold right there, smack a dab on the front, right at the corner edge at the bottom.
Some delicious smelling mold right there.
It must have been because I was like, look at you. You would have died if you went ahead and just ate this because you're so hungry.
He wouldn't have died. He just got sick.
Nah.
What kind of mold you got? Death mold. All of some bread. If I was going to say husband. If any of your significant others died
because of mold,
because of moldy bread,
you never know. Sensitive stomach.
I'm just saying.
Low immune system.
What? I'm just saying.
Poops come out like fire. They can't handle it.
Why did the last episode also have to do with poops? This is gonna be a week of poop. But I would love, but just that would be mind blowing to walk through. Because I assume somebody knows, like the caretaker of cemetery grounds knows how everyone passed away. I'm sure it's in a book or something.
I completely doubt it.
I feel like it should be in a book.
Nah, I feel like it shouldn't matter. I'm just here to take care of the grass.
No, not the take.
Oh, you mean the owners of the cemetery?
The owner of the cemetery.
Oh, when you said the caretakers, that's the actual.
Oh, I meant like the person who owns the grounds.
Oh, yeah.
And like it's in a book somewhere, like how this person passed and stuff like that. You have each one. To get to like shot or like cancer or what's something else? Car accident, and then you get to bread.
Moldy bread.
Moldy bread.
Not just bread.
I would just be like, huh. Was there a virus or a bomb inside the bread? Like, no. It was just moldy. Like anthrax mold? Like, no, that's not a thing. It's just,
like, it was moldy mold.
Just moldy mold.
Moldy mold. The mold was growing some mold on it. Like...
And it smelled good though.
It did. It still had its real good apple cinnamon smell, and it was nice. I gotta get you some of this non-molded bread.
I might need to get some cinnamon like raisin bread or something.
Oh, you should go to Kroger. They have their private selection bread. Oh my, so freaking good.
Is this a back section with a butler in the front? Private selection bread.
No, that's what Kroger's brand is now. Private selection.
Oh, they made it all fancy now.
Yeah, is
it the same bread?
No, it's not. Like, their bread is literally like if you get, because he got a.
No, I'm saying, is it the same bread as before they changed the name?
No, I never even knew this bread existed until Oculus Rift found it. So it was.
It's so amazing how you just flow with that name so quick. Like, it's stuff you're like, this is what he'll be called from now on. As many times as I've had to bleep out his name.
You're like,
Which is so funny because I was thinking, because the way you said it, okay, I was thinking because there's this.
Should we shorten and be Riff?
I'll probably say that, but Oculus Rift sounds hilarious to me. But it made me think of this podcast. Okay, one of my favorite podcasts, The Weekly Planet. One of the guys, he will always say like, "Oh, my partner," or "my da da da," and sometimes like he sounds sleepy at times, like, and they're like, "Oh, we've been out all night," or da 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 da. And you know, podcasting. Then they just had a big event. Then you find out he's married and has a child, which is equals into why he is tired. He's like, "Now you guys know. I've just been sleeping because I got a baby now." And you didn't know. It was like just a big secret. You didn't know for the longest that he had a wife or anything. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm alone," or "my mate," or my significant other, or something. He'll never say wife. So man's married with a kid. I think yours would be like,
it's like whole life.
Yeah, whole life is just. Yeah. I think eventually I will still keep joking about me being like wanting someone, and then I'll find
you'll finally like be married
I'll
with like 5 kids.
Yeah, like 5 kids,
and like I'm still alone.
Like I'm still alone, and my kids are like, "My dad did it." Like, yeah, apparently I'm still doing the podcast while
right, right.
Hopefully it's a very successful podcast.
You're gonna be in the labor room, like, okay, and here we are, guys. Okay, ignore the screaming in the background. That's nothing. That's nothing. And so, what do you have, David? That's
yeah, moldy bread. Okay, great.
Moldy food.
Moldy food. That was your last point, right?
Yes.
Okay, my last point is that people of varying ages will date more often. / more people will be in jail for pedophilia.
How? They not gonna look no older or younger?
Here's the thing. You're black and white. You can't... color's a big thing, as in you can see people's ages. Because if you have on a bunch of makeup, it's black and white. Now you just look like a smooth baby. Everybody looks like a smooth young baby, okay? Everyone looks younger because you can't see the wrinkles. It's black and white. It just hides them. It hides them. Makeup hides them, okay?
How black is your black and white world?
It's black and white. But I'm saying even white, I'm just saying our colors, like our actual texture of our, like the pigment of our skin helps show our ages. Okay, if we're in black and white, it's easier to hide certain ages. Not like a big gap.
Oh, is that why black ages so well?
Yeah, the color, yeah.
Black don't crack.
It does, though. At a certain time, it does. That's why Jazzy always says, she's like, "Oh, Asians just stay young so long, just forever, just so long. And then one year just hits them."
Like a shovel.
They just turn really old. She's like, because I've never seen middle-aged Asians. They're all just like, always like super young forever. And all of a sudden, they're just super old forever. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I've never seen an in-between Asian. I can say that. They either, and you know they're young, you just can't tell how young. You know they're grown young,
yeah,
or
they just always
young.
Seem like super young, and
right.
then all of a sudden,
and then when they're old, older, you're like,
they're old for forever. But they don't like. They don't die. I've never seen. I know this sounds weird, but I know
you've never heard of an Asian die.
I've never heard of an Asian die. Other than it's like from war or bombs or something of violence. I've never heard of like dying of old age because they just look like they just stay alive.
Speaking of old age, my grandfather just turned 98.
Congrats.
He said he doesn't plan on dying anytime soon.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I love me some Asians. So yeah, okay. So I think that'll involve more people dating in a different gap because you have those people that you don't know how old they are. Today I just found out.
So I guess we're just not asking people their age.
I don't think I don't think most men care to ask how old a woman is.
They do when they realize that it might be 5 to 10 for them. And you just
again, I think so. Men might not care.
I think once they hear, "Oh, you over 21?" Okay.
She'll lie. What if she lies?
You know, I guess being older, I just wonder who lies about their age now, you know?
A lot of people about whether they're older or younger all the time.
I think I'm just going to always be honest about my age. Like when I'm 70, I'll be like, I'm 70 up in this thing. What's good? You
feel
me?
I'm going to lie about my age. I'm going to say I'm like 10 years older. Because then people will always say, you look good for your age. I never understand why people lie about being younger. Say you're older, you always seem super young all the time. It's genius.
God forbid, those people 10 years later, they'll be like, "Oh my God, are you 100 now?"
Yes. And I look amazing. How are you people not getting this? I look so good. Yeah. I always thought that. I always thought when people used to lie about their age, when I used to hear women and stuff lie about like being younger, I'd be like, y'all are doing it backwards, man. You gotta go up. So then people are flipped out by how old you look. Like, just like, what, you are? How? That's why I kind of get tired of people saying, oh, they look good for like 60 or something like that. But I'm like, if enough people say they look good for this age, then everybody looks good for the age, then this is a standard. Then people just look bad for that age. That means you look bad for your age, not, oh, this person looks good, because it's too many people looking good for that age, so maybe we should bump up what we think is that age in the first place. Like, people are like, when we were like younger, we were like, oh, 60's old. We see so many people 60 years old that look good.
Right.
You're not old no more. Okay, that doesn't count. They actually bump up, they bump up the age at the movie theater for senior citizens.
Did they?
Because they kept living there. Like,
oh my God.
They're like,
y'all just living forever.
Y'all living forever, and you still look young. If they bump it up, then we should just we should start saying, like, you look good for like 80 or 100.
See, now if they're gonna bump up the age of senior citizens, they need to bump up the age for child tickets too. Like, come on.
What are you only like, what, 17, 18?
What?
To see a R-rated movie or whatever? PG-13?
No, I mean just to get a child's pricing ticket. Like, I need that to be like 25. 20.
You're not a child.
I'm so fast.
You're not a child, okay.
Make it 30. Everybody 30 and down.
Then where's the grown-ups? Where's between that and like 80 years old?
There you go. And then senior citizens is 95. Okay.
How much are you paying for a movie ticket?
What, when you're 30 below?
No, you now. How much are you paying
Too
for?
much. And
what do you mean too much?
Them children tickets be like at least $5-7 off sometimes.
No. Where are you buying tickets at?
What's that?
Wherever is, that's your problem, okay? Where you live, the movie theater closest to you and the movie theater closest to me, I know both of them. Mm-hmm. They're both like $5 and below most of the
children.
Day. No, nonstop. They changed the price like mid last year. It's like $3.99 for half the day.
Yeah, too bad for like all the day I'm at work.
Then the rest of the day it's like $5 or less. I think it's $4.99. Bro, what time are you going to the movie?
I don't get
12 at night on Saturday.
What time do I get off work?
Still.
What do you mean?
What movie theater are you going to? Like the richest one? Like where are you going to, Phipps Plaza?
No, it's the Studio Movie Grill.
Stop going there! And still, those are $5 if you go online and get the discount tickets at Groupon.
Yeah, no, I already have them.
Bro, then what you complaining about?
I'm just saying, they're like $30 for a child.
Okay. Anyway,
those were our points.
So let's go down them real quick. Eve, what you got?
My first point was that sunglass companies would go out of business. My second point, there would be more suicide rate would be higher because everyone's depressed, sad. They just want to get over with. And then just get it over with.
I'm tired of this black and white. Life is not worth living anymore. You have kids, Johnny. No,
they're still black and white.
They're only good if they're in color.
And my last point is that more people would get sick because they can't tell the difference between moldy food and fresh food.
I only married you for your color. That's hilarious. Anyway.
Any whoosies?
My initial point was that our classes would be gone, but we agreed that we would just
chainsaws.
Give kids chainsaws, apparently.
They had to get permits by 9th grade if they want to be in our class. Maybe buy their own chainsaw,
That seems like a lot. But
okay,
anyway,
rent one.
Yeah, you can. That seems like.
You're about to agree, though. Okay, yeah, we can rent one.
It's like a lot of money. Because like, I want to be in art class. Dad, okay, you're going to save up for your own chainsaw. Dad, you ain't using mine. That's a great class for Hank Hill. Anyway, my second point is that we would have oddly shaped clothing, and my third point is that people would people would date people of varying ages / be in jail for pedophilia.
And then David, when he does get older, when he's 50, he's gonna tell people he's 70.
Of course.
That's crazy.
Why? That's smart. Smart. Because I wouldn't go 20 years. I just go 10, maybe 15, depending on who I'm talking to.
I can't.
I do it now. Like, people are like, oh, you look so young. I was like, oh, I'm 35. What?
Oh my God. Have you really done that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got 2 kids. What?
Oh my God, I can't.
Got 2 kids? Yeah.
I swear. I want you to be out one day with me, and that, oh God, someone's gotta say it.
Say what?
They compliment you on, like, oh, you look so young. And they be like, oh, he's 40. What?
Do you know how many compliments I throw back on people of just nonsense? It's like, oh, your muscles, like, you work out. Implants.
I would just love to see someone's face, like,
They're always confused.
and would they continue, if they continue to ask questions? I'm like,
They giggle and then be like, okay.
like, I think he might be joking, but he looks like he's serious.
Yep. I got that straight face though.
Like,
Okay, so Eve, tell them where they can find us.
on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, TuneIn, Tumblr, iTunes, Google Play, and of course, don't forget, on Facebook. Okay, and that's pretty much all we got. If you actually like to talk to us, I see you guys out there liking, tweeting, retweeting, whoop, whoop. You can hit us up on on Twitter. Lost the word for a moment. On Twitter at reelinrealpod, or hit me up personally at Miss Lovely _ Say it with me. Cares. Or you can talk to good old Dave Aroni at
It's a Christian.
There you go. That's all we got. Don't forget to like,
it's not all we
subscribe,
got.
and share.
You can also follow us on Instagram, Pinterest.
Did you post something on Instagram?
Yeah, we got an Instagram.
No, I know we have an Instagram. And did you post something on Instagram?
Yeah, have you not been following me? Dope. Pfft, I'm awesome. Thanks for listening, guys. Remember, like I always say, please donate to the Patreon because it really helps us out. Get better audio. We can do more things, be more creative, create more content for you. If you don't have $1 and you only have a quarter, go find 3 other people with quarters.
And I want to make you holler.
Okay. Find 3 more people, and now y'all can all give $1, or you can all buy a bag of chips and listen to the podcast together. Now you got friends. You're welcome. And that's the show. Thanks, guys, for listening. We love you. You're the greatest. Have a great day. Bye.